news for Disney CEO Bob Iger. Time magazine crowning him as businessperson of the year, putting Baby Yoda in his portrait and telling readers, quote, "Not since somebody figured out that you could attach two black plastic discs to a skull cap and make everyone look like Mickey Mouse has a pair of ears created such a buzz." Under Iger this year, Disney closed a $71 billion deal for 21st Century Fox, launched Disney Plus, and garnered more than $10 billion at the global box office. Interestingly, guys, in the article, that particular point stood out to me as well, and Iger talks about it in the interview. All of this obviously was initiated last year as opposed to completing and being executed this year. But when you look at the achievements that fall into 2019, you can really understand why they've gone for Iger.
Oh, for sure. It definitely is a culmination of, I mean, you could go back multiple years. I mean, if you go back to Iger's tenure when he first bought Pixar and Marvel and Lucas, every single one of those deals was criticized as being too expensive. They weren't going to be able to get a payback on it. Obviously, that's been disproven. But I do think also you could have legitimately criticized Iger a few years ago for being a little bit slow to kind of release the company from the cable bundle and the kind of treadmill of trying to explain away ESPN's numbers. But when they did shift in a very aggressive way, low price point, throwing all their content on, they were very aggressive about it. And by the way, made a technology acquisition along the way of BAMTech to enable all of it. So I think you can say he's been rewarded for a longer term vision with this distinction.
And I think you called this out, Mike, in an article that you wrote how many years ago?
Early
10, 12?
2008. Now, I didn't see most of this coming, but it was the stock was at 32. Believe it or not, the country was in a recession. There was a different kind of beloved Disney figure posing with Mr. Iger.
Hannah Montana.
That was the height of Hannah Montana.
And you were at 32 too.
Was I 30? I was a bit older than 32, unfortunately. But basically, people were upset about the theme parks, thinking that it was going to be kind of these high vacancy rates. Right now, people take for granted theme parks, operate at amazing profitability. So, yeah, sometimes you get lucky.